And as we head into the 4th of July holiday, check this out. Recent Gallup poll makes it sound like there won't be as many people celebrating. 45%. That's it. Say they are extremely proud to be American, an all-time low, far off the high of 70% back in 2003. Let's bring in Washington Examiner commentary writer Tiana Lowe. Tiana, thank you for joining us. Pretty big topic. You know, I'm curious, you just heard Garrett's report. How does this all play out politically in terms of the president's reelection?
Whenever there is sort of chaos, especially overseas, as we've had with the whole Iran situation, domestically with these E. Jean Carroll allegations, it leads to a sense where voters don't necessarily feel very stable with the president, even with the economy doing as well as it does. When things are not happening, the country is doing well. You know, I mean, despite a semi-weak jobs report last month, the economy has been keep on kicking along. But it seems as though, you know, people respond to a sense of instability when it comes to their interpretation of the president.
Yeah, you were speaking of the economy, and we do on Friday get the June jobs report. We are starting to see cracks in the economy. And with that, there are some polls that show voters and those that are polled how they feel about the economy is translating into a decline in the president's overall approval rating. Is that going to hurt him in 2020?
Certainly. I mean, the number one thing that will hurt Trump, it has nothing to do with any of the 2020 nominees, because realistically, if you look at the polling, only 1 in 5 Americans polled from CNN want to replace our entire healthcare system with abolishing private health insurance, raising taxes, and having Medicare for all. The number one issue for Trump is if the economy begins to tank. You know, we are overdue for a recession. We do have a couple of bubbles in the economy. We have, you know, the housing bubble. We have a student loan bubble. We may even have a leveraged loan bubble. And if Trump's trade wars continue to careen off-road, and if that crashes our GDP growth, if that begins to spike unemployment or spike inflation, we're in trouble.
Yeah, and we also have a crisis at the border. We did a lot of polls in this segment, and I'm going to give you another one, and it comes from CNN, and they find 74% of people now say there is a crisis at the border. It's not manufactured, it's for real. How do we get Congress to fix this solution, to fix this problem? What is the solution here, since both sides agree there's a problem, there's a crisis?
So immediately get a third safe country agreement with Mexico, immediately fund more facilities at the border, it's overcrowded, and immediately get Democrats at the table to change asylum laws. The issue was never about a wall, it was always about the incentive structure of our asylum laws that attracts people to come here in the first place.
Yeah. Well, we're out of time, but so much to discuss. Tiana, we appreciate you coming on this morning. Thank you.
Thank you.